G'day YouTube, and welcome to another video from Alex Does DIY. I'm Alex. Just a small quick job we've got to do today. I need to make a drawbar from the new milling machine which I introduced on the last video, if you saw that. You see it there behind me. There it is there. Woohoo, in all its glory. Okay, so I'll just take you down and show you what we've got to do today. Okay, so the milling machine does come with a drawbar. Obviously it's a 12mm drawbar, threaded at the end there, and the only tool that the mill came with is this face mill or face cutter, and the drawbar obviously fits nicely, threads nicely into the end of that and works. That's fine, beauty, no worries. So anyway, to run tooling in the mill, one of the first purchases I made was some collets. I got a set of ER32 collets, metric sizes from 2mm up to 20mm, and then separately eBay purchase from China I bought an ER32 to Morse taper number 3 chuck, which has some issues. The first issue it had, which was a real bummer, I mean it threads nicely and everything, and that's great, but I don't know if you can really see in here, and I'll show you where it's wrong, and probably does still show up. If you have a look, there's an inner ring machined in there. I'm not sure how well that's going to come up on camera, but that's actually, you might notice there that it's actually off center. Now when I first got it, that was so off center that you couldn't even put a collet in here. So yeah, you get what you pay for, I guess. Cheap crap from China, but the thing is, I paid, I think, with shipping from China, about $27 for this, for me to buy it from the shop where I bought the milling machine from. I think I was looking for one of these $120 or something, $130. So yeah, I had to firstly touch that up on the lathe just to be able to get a collet in there. The second thing is that the tight asses didn't even include a wrench to do it up with. And when I went back and looked at the listing, there wasn't one pictured or in the description, so I couldn't really go at them for that. So at some stage I'm going to have to make a wrench to do that. And then the next issue, of course, whilst they did advertise it was an M12 thread for the drawbar, the thread pitch is different to my existing drawbar. So I'm not sure what this is exactly, but this is different. So I have to make a new drawbar. I've got a length of 12mm round bar there I picked up this morning, so I don't expect this to be too difficult a job. I'll just cut this down to length. This bar here cut to length. I might see if I can face it off and put a nice end on it in the lathe, and then we'll put a thread on it. And then I'm not sure what I'm going to do at this end. The steel supplier, I asked for some hex bar, but where I live, buying steel is difficult. So I'm going to probably just weld some nuts on the end there or something like that. And yeah, so let's get that done. There we go. Alright, so you can see the final step. I've just turned down the end of the diameter on the end of this, so that I've just got a nut here. Just sit that nicely over the top there. Just run a weld around there and then clean it up, and she should be good as done. There we go, so let's see how this fits now. Nice one. There we go, that job's done. She's all good to go. Hope you enjoyed that video, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.